The time.
Kesha, I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
Even celebrities are immune to awkward moments. The only difference is theirs are seen by millions of people, and for the most part, they'll never live it down. So here are 6 celebs who reacted to their own awkward moments in the perfect way possible, right here on Listed. Awkward moments are, well, awkward, and when they happen in front of cameras and later replayed for the whole world to see, it's unfortunate. But of course, for celebrities, these awkward incidences are almost always followed up with questions like, what was going on in your mind when this happened? Take Kesha, for example. In June of 2017, Kesha was denied many times when she asked Jerry Seinfeld on a red carpet if she could have a hug in the middle of his on-camera interview. The episode was very cringeworthy, and soon enough, it became a viral video.
We're tired most of the time.
Kesha, I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Roughly a month later, Kesha addressed that very moment on a radio station and revealed how she felt the second she was rejected from her TV idol. She said, quote, "I felt like I was 5 years old. I instantly was like, oh, f*** me, and I somehow ended up in my very own mini episode of Seinfeld for 5 seconds. She later added, quote, "I should have known better. I've seen the hugging episode. That was my fault. Some people just aren't huggers. And other people, well, they're just not clappers." In this case, Nicole Kidman became the butt of the joke when viewers who tuned into the Oscars noticed her odd clapping moment during the show. Pretty awkward, right? Well, it wasn't until months later we all finally got inside Nicole's mind, thanks to Ellen, and understood just why she decided to clap like that. At first, Nicole tried to play it off like the lens on the camera that was filming her was weird, but then she explained her awkward seal clap.
You borrow these expensive jewels, and I'm like, I must not damage these diamonds because I have to give them back at midnight. And so I'm like clapping because I'm thinking, otherwise I'm gonna.
I mean, it all makes sense now that she explained it. Demi Lovato is both a queen on stage and off, but one of her onstage performances for the Obamas left her feeling a little bit awkward. And it was all because of that one sneakily sexy lyric in her song, Cool for the Summer.
Got a taste for the cherry, I just need to take a bite. Don't tell your mother.
Yeah, that one. Anyway, Demi explained on the Jonathan Ross show that she was getting ready to perform for then President Obama and First Lady Michelle. She purposely left off her song Cool for the Summer because of an inappropriate line and because she just didn't feel comfortable saying got a taste for the cherry in front of the president and his wife. Fair. Unfortunately, Demi later found out that Michelle had requested the song and she just had to sing it because what is she gonna do? Not sing the First Lady's favorite song?
Awkward. And so they were at a formal, they were formal in the audience, and there's a part where I say, shh, don't tell your mother, and I actually go, shh, don't tell the president.
And since we're on the topic of President Obama, Kelly Clarkson had a really embarrassing moment when she first met Obama during the time he was a junior senator. When she was on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Kelly recalled the awkward moment she introduced Obama and she completely forgot his name.
Anyway, dance to my father's, I'm thinking of summer. I swear to God, I wanted to die. I wanted to fall down and pretend oh, she had a stroke, or something
Kelly then went on to say, quote, cut to afterwards, I'm like, oh my God, this new senator, I feel so horrible. I've got to find him and apologize. I couldn't find him and it was horrible because everyone was like, you'll never see him again. Little did they know that man would go on to be president of the United States for 8 years. Mariah Carey's infamous I don't know her line about Jennifer Lopez has been brought back time and time again. It became a huge meme, and according to Andy Cohen, J-Lo has told him that MC does know her.
So what is the truth?
Well, the same guy who asked J-Lo the truth behind all of this asked Mariah to put an end to the rumors, and here's what she had to say.
Do you know each other?
No!
No.
Okay,
She says you know her.
Okay, I know you know what? I'm very forgetful.
Well, there you have it. Mariah just meant that she doesn't really know J-Lo, and that the two probably just met in passing. Even though that was all said and done and both sides were out there for people to make their judgments on, Andy tried to stir the pot some more when he had J-Lo on his show for the game, Plead the Fifth. During the game, Andy brought up the moment Jenny from the Block texted on her phone while Mariah was up on stage, performing and giving her all to the world. And in Jennifer's defense, she just looked away for 1 second and everyone just decided to make it into this huge ordeal.
I watched most of it. I may have looked down for 1 second. And people were like, look at her, look at her.
They were waiting.
So not fair.
Okay,
So not
okay.
fair. I was watching her the whole
Okay.
time.
I mean, it's not as bad as the other ones, but still pretty awkward. Do you ever get random flashbacks of awkward moments and cringe just thinking about them? I know I do, but hey, at least we don't have to relive them over and over in front of the world like some of these celebs. Anyway, let me know what you thought which of these moments were the most awkward in the comment section below. When you're done with that, click right over here to watch these celebs react to their own memes, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for hanging with me on Clevver Newsfeed. I'm your host, Drew Dorsey, and I'll see you next time.